You know, the medical profession doesn't recognize adrenal fatigue as an actual condition, which doesn't make sense because you have an adrenal, and the adrenal can become burnt out. If you have too much adrenal function, like too much cortisol, that's called Cushing's. And if you have a deficiency of cortisol and other adrenal hormones, that's called Addison's. So why couldn't someone develop a wear and tear or a breakdown or a fatigue of the adrenal glands? And the two big symptoms of adrenal fatigue is, number one, chronic fatigue and chronic inflammation, okay? Because cortisol normally is an anti-inflammatory, but if the adrenals are weak and you run out of cortisol, or it doesn't work anymore because you have cortisol resistance, then you get inflammation. Out of all the actions that you can do to restore and improve adrenal fatigue, the absolute most important thing is to get more sleep. 100% of people with adrenal fatigue have poor sleep, so they can never recharge. It's the sleep that helps to improve the stress. So it's not always just about the diet. In this case, it's about recovering and restoring sleep, because once this occurs, now the body can start to recharge, you start to heal, you start to regenerate, where you can actually handle a lot more stress. What is it that's preventing you from getting sleep? It could be pain or inflammation, okay? Try to sleep if your back is killing you or you have inflammation. It's going to be very difficult. So for this, you take vitamin D. I would recommend about 40,000 IUs of vitamin D3, and you're going to find that the pain's going to go away. Roughly, could be within hours or a few days. But the more the adrenal glands are active and become fatigued, the less vitamin D you're going to have. So most of the time you're going to be deficient in vitamin D3 if you have adrenal fatigue. Okay. Nightmares will keep you up, having weird dreams, thinking, analyzing things to death. This is a B1 deficiency. Nutritional yeast is what you need to take for that. And that will handle nightmares and help you sleep. Then you have EMF, electromagnetic fields, okay? And I'm talking about your computer, your electrical devices, your cell phone. But normally it'll be quite revealing to you if you actually had this tested and found out of how extensive the electrical fields and the magnetic fields extend from outlets next to your bed, from your computer, from your backup battery to your computer, your printer, your Wi-Fi devices. I had to do a major cleanup, and I was amazed how that changed my physiology when I did that. I personally found that my energy went way up. I was able to last a lot longer through the day. But EMF is actually becoming more and more of a problem simply because of the G5 situation, which I really can't even talk about that because I'll shut this video down. And just for the electrical devices that we are around. So this is a very important factor. This can affect your adrenals and prevent you from sleeping. I would get a testing device and start measuring around where you sleep. And you'll be quite shocked to find out that that could be one of the reasons why you're not sleeping. Okay, the next thing is your heart. If the heart is racing too much and you have a high pulse rate because you're deficient in potassium or magnesium, that is going to keep you up. If your blood pressure is high, that is going to keep you up. If you have blood pressure issues, you need more potassium, magnesium, and vitamin D. Now, if you have arrhythmias, that can prevent your body from getting into a state of relaxation. If you have the heart flipping and flopping and making all these extra beats or skipping beats throughout the night. That's usually going to be a low potassium, magnesium problem, which you need to work on. It could also be the EMFs as well. But there's 3 great remedies that I would recommend if you have heart arrhythmia issues. Berberine has been known to improve this. Quinine is another one. And you can get this as a nutritional supplement. And forskolin is another one right here. The combination of these 3, I think, could greatly help you if you have abnormal heart rhythm problems. Now, you also have palpitations, which also can scare people because they think that that might be abnormal. But a great majority of people have palpitations, and they're pretty much normal unless you have over a certain percentage. You can get a 24-hour or a 48-hour heart monitoring device to determine if you have a problem or not. But you'd be really surprised how many people thought they had a problem when they really don't, because it's under a certain percentage. Long walks, vitally important, as well as exercise for your sleep. I make sure I walk at least 45 minutes a day. Now, lowering your carbohydrates takes a huge stress off the sympathetic nervous system, the flight or fight. If you're stuck in stress mode, flight or fight mode, by lowering your carb and doing fasting, that can pull you right out of it just from doing that right there. So lowering your carbohydrates can help support that parasympathetic nervous system. Now, this next one, go to sleep when you're tired. A lot of people go to sleep by the clock. And sometimes they might get tired at 8:30, 9 o'clock, or 9:30, but it might be too early for them, so they push through it. And then all of a sudden they're awake. Now they can't go to sleep. They were tired an hour ago, but now they're not. Especially if you get past 12 o'clock midnight. It's really hard to go to sleep. It might take like a period of an hour to get to sleep because your body goes through these circadian waves. So you have to catch the wave so you can get it down to the delta wave sleep. So personally, I go to sleep when I get tired. And very frequently, it's like 9:30, I'll be in bed. That seems to work. Take advantage of when your body's tired. And next thing is, if you don't sleep, then take naps. That's going to help your adrenal fatigue. And of course, and most importantly, if you have adrenal fatigue, we know that there's something stressing you out. So isolate what that is and do whatever you can do to improve that. And that's going to help as well. Thanks for watching.
Hey, we're back.
With another amazing recipe.
No grains, no sugar, totally keto. There's no suffering in keto.
Absolutely not, Karen.
And it's an immune system builder.
Absolutely. You have to check this out.
I think you should hurry up, watch the recipe, and make it yourself. It's just so easy to be keto.
But is it simple?
It's super simple. We hope you enjoy making it as much as we are enjoying eating it.